Microvision technical analysis, fundamental statistics, along with reviewing my current positions and the price. Starting with the price action in the after hours, we are trying to break out of this descending trend line. Congratulations to anyone who did not panic sell and held. I've been saying for the last couple of days, the overall markets and most of our stocks, pretty much all of them, would be seeing a bounce, and today was kind of that bounce. It wasn't a crazy green day. Look at this. There's a lot of red here. Obviously, after hours, we are picking it up, especially BioNano. But as far as Microvision goes, as far as the price action, we are trying to break out currently. Watch if we do break out, because if we do break out, we've got a fair amount of upside. We've got at least 5%, 5 to 10% upside until we get our next important, significant level of resistance sitting at the 61.8% retracement level, roughly $13.43. If we do come back, your level of support to watch is this rectangular green level. That's going to be your first level, sitting at roughly $12.40, going all the way down to $12 on the dot, essentially, because I don't see this dot dipping below $12. Spoiler for my short-term prediction: this is not dipping, in my opinion, at all, unless the markets dip. Of course, if the markets dip, we're screwed. Also, congratulations to anyone who caught it at $10. My gosh, that's insane. That is insane. You're you're basically 20%. You're probably 15% up right now. 10-15% if you caught that dip. Man, I wish I added some shares there. But obviously, my average is at $10. I got into this at $7. I wish I had more buying power. I would have loaded. Oh my gosh, I would be loading these last couple of days. I would be loading as much as I can. But watch for the breakout. If you want to confirm if you want to play this breakout as a trade, make sure you confirm the support and don't just go in just because it's testing this level. Make sure you confirm the breakout. Make sure it hangs around here, confirms the breakout, and then ride the wave up, however high that may be. Personally, I think it may be very high. This is why. RSI, we're still very oversold. We're 35.07 on the RSI on the 4-hourly. If we look at the daily, it's not as auspicious. We're looking at 46.53. On the MACD on the daily, obviously it's looking bloody, right? Because the daily MACD is not as reactive as far as the price action as the 4-hourly. If we look at the 4-hourly MACD, the MACD line, orange line here, is closing in on the signal line. If we see a push higher and a crossing over the signal line, that is a buy indicator, especially. It looks like we are pushing after hours. Yeah, it looks like we are trying to confirm the breakout. It will be very interesting to see if we actually confirm it by the time this video is actually done, but guys, I want you to be careful of something, okay? I could be telling you right now, this is a breakout, this is a confirmed breakout. No, it's not a confirmed breakout yet, okay? It's hard to determine exactly when, scientifically exactly, when the breakout is confirmed, but I'll tell you this. A lot of times you see stocks come up like this, have a candle wake above the resistance line or the trend line or support line, whatever, and then you see back into the trend. Because look, in the recent past, we have this candle wake that went right above. These last two went right above as well. So be careful. This is a potential buy signal. We are above the trend line right now, technically. So, but just be careful if you want to get in. Watch for the confirmed breakout. In my opinion, where do I see this going short term though? Guys, you know how bullish I am. Okay, this is going to run very soon, in my opinion. Obviously, if you caught that $10 dip, obviously you're already way green. But we have broken this purple descending trend line finally, and we did validate this as the new support. We had plenty of touch points per validation as far on going as far back as the 16th. Wow, that was literally the day that my portfolio was at its peak and literally just went down. When Microvision and BioNano hit their peak, that was my portfolio peak. And then now, this is literally like my portfolio that I'm looking at. Literally like crazy run up and then just boom, halved, 50% gone. But we are bouncing right now. Markets are bouncing, and I think this Microvision is going to benefit from some bullish market sentiment. As far as the NASDAQ, the S&P, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, everything is going to be bouncing, in my opinion, probably in the short term. Probably. Monday will be very nice, most likely, but we will see. We will see, and I can always be wrong. Keep this all in mind. Looking at the daily moving averages real quick and the Bollinger Bands, starting off with the moving averages. Actually, let's get these off so it's easier to see. 200-day EMA is below the 55 and the 15-day moving averages. Obviously, extremely bullish. It's great to see. This is what you want to see. Two most important golden crosses, in my opinion. Checks out, check mark, check that off the list. That's a green flag. That's a green light. Taking a look at the Bollinger Bands. Typically, when you see, don't even trust me on this. Just look at yourself. Turn on the Bollinger Bands to put the deviation to 21 and 3. That's the length and the width. And then track the price action. See what happens when you run up or dump. When you go up like this, when you go to the upside, what happens after that? Eventually, You don't know when, but what you do know, it is inevitable that eventually this stock, or whatever the price action is looking at, it will come back to that middle Bollinger Band sitting at $16.35. This one right here, I'm hovering over right now. This is the one, right? We went over, we went to the upside, and then we came back. Now, what are we at? We're at $12.82, right? We crossed below the middle band, and now this level is, we're actually seeing decreased volatility signaled to me by the hooking into this bottom Bollinger Band and the top one. That's actually really interesting. Most stocks in the last couple of days have been seeing increased volatility, and we have seen a lot of volatility, but the bands are indicating less volatility in the right now, and in the near future. So that is going to be interesting to see. And currently, we're the middle Bollinger Band, $16.35. That's close to 20 to 30 to 40% upside from where we're at right now, I believe. So obviously that does not mean that is a buy signal. Obviously, we are closer to support than resistance as far as the Bollinger Bands are concerned. But really not by much, it would be better off if we were down here at $7, but obviously, guys, we're not going to $7 unless a market crash happens, okay, in my opinion, okay? So that's what we're looking at as far as the price action. Let's look at some fundamentals. Insider ownership, almost 8%, extremely bullish. Institutional ownership, 22%, extremely bullish, guys. This is amazing. This is exactly what you want to see. Insider ownership, FinViz, again, infamously likes to undershoot the insider ownership. This is not exclusive to Microvision. They like to do this for a lot of stocks for some reason. But the institutional ownership does match up with Fintel.io's. This will be linked on the BNGO thread. Why you should not panic sell? Give this a read if you're considering panic selling, and if you have panic sold and you wish you didn't, consider this. This is a good story on why panic selling is almost never the right option. This will also be linked. This is Reddit. Take it for what it is, but this is essentially all you need to know about Microvision. Okay, let's give this a little look-see. All right. Okay. Come on. You got pretty much everything you need. Okay, is it a reliable source? You make that decision yourself. Me personally, I consider it a fairly reliable source when you get this amount of votes and this amount of quote experts. Okay, but they're not actually experts. But everyone, look at all the awards. Okay, look at all the upvotes. Right? It's a little bit reliable at least. Okay, so current positions, Microvision. Let's just look at the price targets. March 4th price target has already been hit. We're currently below it because we've had such an intense sell-off. We were down like 20% at one point today. Yeah, I hope you didn't panic sell because that would suck. We are currently, we basically, we didn't really move much on the day compared to that, right? We were 20% down. Let's just look at the 10-minute chart here. Look at this. See, look, this is another example. We're on the 10-minute chart, right? We come down. Look, the middle Bollinger Band is way up here. What happens when we tested this? We came back to the middle Bollinger Band. Then we went up. Then what happened after that? We come back to the middle. That's how the Bollinger Bands work. But yeah, I'm not going to rant on that. But anyways, yeah, we're like 20% down today. Then we obviously rallied back to where we basically were. But yeah, my end of the year bear case, $30. End of year bull case, $60. I'm going to upgrade this soon. I'm going to upgrade this to like $100, $60 to $100 or something else, something like that. Because I just don't think it's fair having BioNano $200 and Mara $300 bull case, ladder bull case range, and having Microvision all the way down at $60. But I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to allow myself to upgrade price targets. Or, so I'm definitely not degrading any of them. That would not be fair in my opinion, but that's what we're looking at as far as price targets of my current positions. Relevant information in regards to how to finish now. Feel free to click off if you have more important things to do. This is the part where I'll do stuff that most YouTubers do in the first 5 seconds plus cool stuff. Extra useful information, not exclusive to, but especially for beginners. If you don't like the way we think, if you don't like the way we do things here, just feel free to just get away and go find someone you do like. Because if you're complaining about the way we do things here, and if you don't think we do it well and you think you can do it better, by all means leave me suggestions and do it and prove me wrong. Because I don't think you can if you're just commenting and whatever. I'm sure plenty of people are doing it better than we are. I'm sure. I know there are. Okay, but guys, if you're going to get down there and start doing the hate comments, I'd just save yourself some time, because it's not going to be a good point, because you can't say we're doing a bad job and get mad at us and have a valid point. Because guys, I say it all the time. I can be wrong. Don't trust me. Be objective about what I'm saying and determine if you agree with it based on the content of it, not just because I'm saying it. Okay, it's pretty simple. It really is very simple, really. So just most of you guys have no problem with this. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Buy low, sell high. Don't sell when microvision is down 20% on the day. Don't do that. Don't be one of those people. If you want to make money, if you want to lose money, that's fine. BrandonBallsCEO.com. That's where you want to email me if you have a serious suggestion or question. I will make mistakes, guys. Do not expect perfection from anyone. This is literally, your heart will be broken. You will be crying. You will be in a very bad mental state if you expect perfection in anything in life. Use several brokers. If you want to use Webull, free stock link in the description below. Our business model is never going to change. That does not matter how much success we get. I will always give you guys concise and high quality information, at least, to the best of my ability. I will try my best, as I have been doing. BioNano to the moon. Finally, BioNano is mooning right now, kind of. I mean, a little bit. We're up 7% after hours almost. And I don't think there's any news there's no news that I know of. Just people finally realizing that, yeah, this is extremely undervalued. But we will see. We will see what happens. It could reverse in the next 5 minutes, of course. By the time you're seeing this, it could be over, right? It's treason then. Okay, Palpatine. I need to work on that. That voice, my acting voice. It's not financial advice, guys. Thank you all so much. We'll see y'all in the next one.